Friends, we are going to have some uh, important information in this video and exposing the so-called claims of the government the way we are. We are highlighting billions and trillions and all those things which are increasing. But what is the actual state? I have already been telling you that it is health, education, employment, environment. If you have to measure development, these are the four facts on the basis of which you must. But these are the news of yesterday, which we are discussing today, and all these news are available on our Telegram channel. You can see in detail. Firstly, this Devarai, the PMEC chairman, he has reaffirmed what is being told by everybody that we still do not have an official poverty line that goes beyond Tendulkar. Same 33 and 27 kind of things which are there. The same from 2009 for 15 years. How can you maintain, even if you add to the inflation? The figures must go much higher. Even this does not satisfy the criteria for poverty. Anyway, then this is worse. Air pollution causes 8.1 million deaths worldwide in 2021. 81 lakh people. And the report by Health Effects Institute, in partnership with the UNICEF, said air pollution claims 1,69,400 deaths below 5 in India because of air pollution. And second is further, followed by Nigeria, 1 lakh 14. Pakistan is still further. The year 2021 saw more deaths linked to air pollution. With population over 1 billion each, India 2.1 million deaths and China 2.3 million deaths together account for 54 millions of the total global disease burden. So when health is lost, you can say everything is lost. And you can talk about infrastructure and their development. This is even worse. Disease with high burden in Asia and Africa lack research funding. And this is more true for India. India tops the chart in terms of dengue deaths and all those things. You look at this situation. 677 million people are under threat of these diseases, means almost 68 crore. And you say Amrit Mahotsav. All these figures and this news from Express again views my point. India at 112th position in educational ranking and 114th position in the health ranking among 146 countries. How great our progress is, you know it. And this is Sucha Singhil in Tribune, very elaborate article. It says, although the government claims that India can become a 25 trillion economy by 2047, this is outdated, I think. Adani only day before said that every year we'll be adding 1 trillion in economy, and by that time it is beyond 30. The post 2011 10-11 period has thrown enough statistical evidence about the constraints that the economy is facing in achieving the potential growth rate. The most formidable challenge is created by the burgeoning unemployment in the country. The recent period labor force survey have brought out that the country had the highest unemployment rate in the last 40 years in 2022. And BJP wala say that there is no unemployment, there is no hunger. The quality of employment has also deteriorated. This has contributed to the marking the agrarian crisis areas, and consequently rural unrest is on the rise. The youth unemployment alarming at 2.84% in the country level, but in such states like Punjab and Kerala, it is more than 30% rate of unemployment. The fast widening income and wealth inequality, less than 1% of the individuals are able to corner more than 40% of the national wealth income, while 50% of the population, means bottom 50%, have just 13% of the wealth. The 50% low income population has only 5.9% share in the national wealth, while top 1% of the population has 45.5%. I've been always advocating that we should have wealth tax and we should have inheritance tax. And unless it is there, these disparities keep on increasing. The major burden of taxation, all those things on GST, no one is serious enough to prepare a roadmap to deal with the pollution and water scarcity. Actually, this is the uh, news I wanted to concentrate on. People are migrating, nahi aa raha, as much only. Hmm? What does this say? In the last 5 years, the total number of billionaires who migrated from India, 2020, 12,000 only, 2021, 25,000, 22, 84,000, 23, 1 lakh 20,000, and 2024, 1 lakh 28,000. Filthy rich people, you can say, they are migrating. And the reason which is given, security of women and children. If you have in India, why should you migrate? Lifestyle, better climate, less pollution, better education for the children. We are not going to improve, we know it. Better work conditions and better conditions for business, and better trade facilities with other countries. Now, the day we find these things, why it is only 128? The day we are going to increase and increase and increase and increase, every year more and more people will be migrating out. And presently you have 3,26,000 high income wealth people. Gradually they will increase, and you say your economy is growing. Every year you are going to have 1 trillion. Where from you are going to get? Obviously taxation. And not only that, obviously the government is going to reduce some taxability to middle class. After 10 years they realize. After some time they are going to emphasize on SMSEs. It's too late. They are going to lay emphasis on infrastructure. And interestingly, the government has decided that every state can take loan from the RBI, any amount, and payable in 50 years. And that amount, at least 20% has to be spent on infrastructure. Emphasis is only on infrastructure. If you have a welfare state, obviously, unless you spend on education and health, you are doom. Forget about being Vishwaguru. In another decade, where you will be, you think about yourself. This year only we have seen how climate is behaving. You have created a concrete jungle, and because of infrastructure, you are multiplying it. Ultimately, water level is not there. Trees you are being cut every time. The resources, natural resources, they are being destroyed everywhere, and you think in terms of development. I'll say shame on human species. The time has come when we should think about the environment at the center of our development, and we forget about the man being at the core of development. Unless we do it, human species is doomed, literally. Take it from me. Thank you.